Alrighty, I'm going to try and be quick with this one because, again, microphone doesn't work and I need to record it after the fact. Basically, there is a way where you can make an insanely high amount of silver lions even though you have no premium account, and that is by using the Wingbreak wager. One of these wagers give you around 100,000 silver lions a game, and it's not too hard to do, especially if you do it low tier. Now I'm going to also show you kind of as a double strat, which works really well with Wingbreaker, is the AA Order strat. It's very similar to the Anti-mech strat that I showed earlier, a couple days ago, or even a week ago now, on my earlier videos. Basically, if you want to do the AA Order strat, it's best to do it with premium account, but you don't need premium account, but it is best to do it with it, and a premium plane that has a high SL modifier and is very good at taking out enemy aircraft. The reason you want a plane is because planes generally have higher SL modifiers than tanks do. Now, just to show this strat off a little bit better, I did actually record this game a little bit after the recording you just saw. No, it's not in one take like what I usually try to keep it in, because my internet cut out. And also I want a premium account, and the sale came in, so it worked out. I think this is like a day after. I didn't actually play a single game, so it's for continuity's sake, I guess it still counts. This is a really nice loadout because this is a really low battle rating that is still rank 3 because of the P-39 that I have in my lineup. And the P-39, the Russian P-39, is actually a really high SL modifier plane, especially for its BR. So I think the only plane that has as high as a SL modifier as it, and still is lower, is the German Wellington for some reason, although getting good results with that plane is basically impossible. What you're going to see here is basically me try and secure enough spawn points to basically spawn the P-39 twice before J'ing out. That's what I would kind of think. If you are doing too well, which is entirely a possibility, when you're doing the Wingbreaker or you're trying to do the AA orders, it's really important that you focus on taking out aircraft and not focus on taking out ground targets. It is the exact opposite for like the anti-mech orders, where you're focusing on taking out tanks instead of planes. Now, I have no idea how I managed to ammo rack that man there, nor do I know how I managed to bounce that one there, but considering I'm playing on hotspot internet and some truly magical things happen while I'm playing. This vehicle is extremely strong as well. If you ever get the chance to get it for free, which I think I got it for free in the Warbond shop, 100% worth it. It's a very fun vehicle. It's basically just a small T-34 with an extremely fast reload rate with its 45, which can still take out most German vehicles. As you can see here, always going for the spawn camp. It's pretty much necessary, 100%. You cannot play War Thunder without trying the spawn camp. Yeah, this thing is absolutely insane. Upon seeing that M8, I realized that I'm basically invincible to the damn thing, because the angle that I was at, he's gonna really struggle to get through my tracks and my mudguard. And I also kind of didn't want to live too much longer here because I wanted to get into my aircraft. I don't remember at what point I decided to skedaddle, but I think it was when I started seeing aircraft coming in. That was the time. That was the time that I needed to jump into the aircraft, and I had more than enough spawn points to spawn into the P-39, probably even twice. One thing that's also good is if you have a light tank that can do some scouting, because obviously any kind of assist that you get while scouting will bring the cost of your aircraft down. I think it's something like 3 or 4 scouting assists, maybe 5, and then it caps it, so you can't just go crazy with it. You can't have a plane spawn, like cost 2 spawn points. Here I am activating the AA order. I was actually really lucky this game because I had like 150% booster on too. You didn't see me put it on, but I got it in like a daily like login bonus. Yeah, a little bit rusty here, playing on the laptop screen. That's I was basically giving myself scoliosis playing this match because I was just leaning so far in. So used to playing on a nice monitor, and all of a sudden to have it, oh, that was such a dirty shot. I kind of gave up on the idea of me actually even hitting that dude, and you can actually see that in the footage where I like look away, but I, to the power of hotspot internet, managed to hit him. I'm very lucky that I ended up critically hitting this dude too, because the Typhoon in this specific fight that I'm fighting right now, he definitely has the advantage. He has more engine power, and he can deal with these low speeds better than I can. But one thing I don't think he's doing is using his flaps for one reason or the other. And after getting that critical hit, I was pretty confident that he won't bring me up. He won't be able to fight me in this spiral climb that we're doing here. It's not really a spiral climb, but it is a really slow fight here. My friendly here is trying to take the kill. Can't allow that. Whacked him with the 37. Turned around. Right now, I've got quite a few aircraft kills too. Yeah, that's 3 aircraft kills. That's usually enough to secure an AA order, but for the Windbreaker, you kind of need to go more than that. I believe it's 5. In order to get the Windbreaker wager, you need to get 5 aircraft kills and have more than anyone else. 5 is completely doable at the medium to lower tiers. Higher tiers, it would be doable if more people just spawn, but I keep saying this, but playing low tier is really annoying, mostly just because, well, everyone just leaves after dying once or twice, so it is really nice being able to jump straight back in, and yeah, just, there's still enemies to fight, you know. One of the main problems is just spawning in, taking out like 1 or 2 guys, and then the whole enemy team's gone, you know. Playing at these medium and lower tiers, it's a nice breath of fresh air where people actually keep playing the game. We've got 4 kills right now, which again, great for AA order. Probably still gonna get it done, even if, you know, didn't get any more kills. But we need probably 5. The best thing about the Wingbreaker is that it's not, you know, the AA order is kind of supplementary to this strategy, right? And it works best with premium account. But the Wingbreaker order is regardless of the fact. Oh my gosh. You see there, that dude took multiple 50 cals to the head and just survived. Just what an absolute legend. Actually decided to spawn back into the P39 again with a backup because of that. You know, the AA order's still up. Let's keep getting them silver lions. You're gonna see this is gonna be an insane amount, as mentioned before with the anti-mech video, but I'll mention again here. Any kills, anything that you do in the AA order, if you are successful, gets tripled, right? And that's not just the flat bonuses, so that's not just the flat amount that you get, like RP wise, that's also the modifier. So my 150% Silver Lions like booster is all of a sudden like triple that as well. You'll actually see, if I didn't play this game, if I didn't have a boost to this game, I probably still would have gotten like 250, 300k Silver Lions. 400 if you count the fact that I got 100k Silver Lions from the Wingbreaker. And again, wages are huge. If you don't have premium account, it's huge because I'm still going to get 100k regardless, you know, from that Wingbreaker wager. And if I win all 3 games, I get 300k, which, you know, that's usually what I'll look for in a wager, right? Sure, I can get a wager that has like $1 billion of Silver Lions, but if I have to play like 1 billion games, then there's no point doing them, right? You want to get the wagers that you don't have to play too many games and it gives you a high reward. I have no idea how I keep hitting those shots as well, by the way. I do not play this plane on the regular. In fact, I remember when I started playing this game back in like 2013, 2014, I was playing the P39s. I hated them. I hated them. The gun was inaccurate. It was inconsistent. Like, I have no idea how I keep pulling this off. But as you can see, 6 aircraft kills in an AA order. Not bad. Not bad at all. Went in for the head-on here because, generally speaking, it's got like 15 seconds left on the order, so I just kind of want to get that. I want to get that frag, and I actually got kind of unlucky here. Like, look at that. Yeah, just a hit on a Japanese plane. Unfortunate. And this got one shot by his 50 cows because, yeah, the Japanese 50 cows are insanely strong right now. They used to be stronger not too long ago. They nerfed them a little bit. Still, they act like German 20 mils. It's insane. I have no idea why they're so strong. But yeah, even so, got a massive amount of Silver Lions from that. You won't see until the end of this game. I'm not going to spoil it either. You know, maybe I will spoil it. I'll probably spoil it in the thumbnail. But yeah, getting something like 700,000 Silver Lions out of this game, like including the wager, is insane. This game only lasted like 20 minutes, like not even 20 minutes. I think this game lasted 10 minutes, which is just, yeah, I mean, you guys can imagine like getting 700,000 silver lions in 10 minutes. I mean, that's 70,000 silver lions a minute. That's a lot. That is huge. This is probably one of the nastiest kill steals of my entire life. I actually don't think I've committed a worse kill steal in my entire life. I kind of felt like I had the right to that kill steal, mostly because I'd taken him, I'd hit him right in that head on. I feel like I deserved that frag when the AA order was still going on. Quickly snagged another ground target kill before the game ended. Generally speaking, when the game's ending, it doesn't really matter. Like, repair cost, I don't know how much repair cost is for these vehicles, but generally speaking, if you're doing these AA orders and all these anti-mech orders, or you're doing the wages, repair cost is nothing. It's nothing. Whether you're using non-premium account, it's nothing in the grand scheme of things. When you're getting a repair cost of like, 10,000, but then you're getting a result of 700,000, it's nothing, and yeah, just have a look at this. I actually noticed straight away because I was less than 2 million when I started that match. But yeah, look at that result: 650,000 silver lions in the game. But then I also got 100,000 silver lions from the Wingbreak wager, right? And I got a decent amount of research from that too. And I'm actually quite happy that I got a lot of research for that year too, because that allows me to do my other infinite research. Like, I wouldn't say it's an exploit, it's just like a nice little strategy that you can do in AirSim, which I uploaded a video of that yesterday. Go watch that and subscribe, because I've got even more to show you, like how to get free golden eagles from the golden eagle wages. Bye.